Hey guys, welcome back. You're on the Clark Griswold YouTube channel. So thank you guys for being here. Today we're doing a Q&A with Clark, and we're going to do these every Sunday. So questions and answers with myself every Sunday. And at some point I think I'd like to do this live. Right now I'm recording. It's 1 a.m. where I am. So my family's in bed. Um, had some time with the kids. Hung out with the wife for a bit at the end of the night, and now everybody's gone to bed, and now some work starts for me. So I want to do this Q&A with you guys. I've asked the people on the Discord to send out questions and I will answer them. I've asked people on Twitter to send out questions. I will answer them. So as the questions come in throughout the week, we will try and answer them every Sunday. And if I don't get enough questions, then what we're just going to do is maybe we'll do it every second week, or every second Sunday of the month, or something along those lines. But we'll see how this one goes. I'm excited to start it with you guys, answer your questions that you have, and help you guys out with your trading. So let's get started with this. So the first question I've got from the Discord, and then we'll go through the Discord, and then I had one on Twitter, so we'll answer those. We'll answer them all here. So the first one I had was, what routine would you recommend for a new trader to do to become confident and consistent with trading? So I actually had a one-on-one with I am Tyvan. He's a gold member. So we gave him that 15-minute one-on-one, and it ended up running almost an hour. We had a really good talk. The psychology of trading, because, and I know a lot of straters do talk about that, the psychology of trading, but a lot of people don't. And I think it's a really important part, because I think it really is the hardest part of trading, and that's where the confidence comes from. And you need to be confident in, we went through a couple SPY trades, and you have to be comfortable, and you have to just, when you have those stop losses in place where we put them at the targets, or we put them at the bottom of the candles, you guys have to be confident enough to be able to take those plays and stop them out where they need to be stopped out. Because if you're relying on hope, and I know we live in a society where winning is everything, and win. Yeah. We just want to win, and we want to do it fast, and we want to do it quick, and we want to be rich. But that's not the easiest way or easiest thing to do with trading anyways. I mean, it is easy. You can get lucky, but the easier thing to do is when you're taking those plays, make sure you're using your targets as your stop losses, or your candlesticks as your stop losses. And you're not saying, "Oh my gosh, it's running up, 17, 18, 20%. I better just get out." Because you're going to miss more gains. So, and you know what? Let's say it runs to 30 and it comes back down, and you have a stop loss, and that stop loss ends up being 20%. And we're not talking percentages here. We're going off of targets. We're going off of candlesticks, and that's where our stop losses are. You can watch any of my review videos, and I will always tell you guys that every single time. That's what we go through. It's targets and candlesticks. That's what stop us out, not the dollar value, not the percentage loss or the percentage gains or losses. Okay, so you guys have to be comfortable with being able to, if you come back to that target, you have to sell at that target, and be comfortable knowing that that thing might go up. It might go back up. And if it does, that's okay. Okay, because you already left that trade with profit, and that's our main goal. And if you're trading with the exact same amount of capital on every single trade, and you're making 10%, let's say it's just 10%. Okay, you make 10% a day on every trade. So for 5 days, that's 50%, and on a month, you're at 200%. And that's basically compounding, guys, and it adds up over time. And eventually, you may only be trading with $100, and that 10% might only be $10, and you're like, it's only $10. But $10 in a week is 50, or 200 in a month. And eventually, as you build that up, that $100 trade now becomes a $500 trade, and now you're making, $50 a trade, and then you're making $100 a trade, and then 200, and then 300, and that's how you guys need to build. You need to build this as a business, and there are not very many businesses that go from here straight up. Okay, they don't go from here to here. It's a gradual gain. Okay, and it's no different than trading. The really good traders do this, and I'm not saying it's a straight line. You might have this, okay, just like the stock market actually works. But so he's asking what to do to be more confident. So there's a couple of things. So either one, you're putting in too much capital into your trade. If you're nervous trading, it's possible that you're trading with too much capital and you're worried about losing that much money. Okay, so bring the amount of money that you're using in a trade, make that less. Okay, so if you're trading with 1,000 and that makes you super nervous, try trading with $100 or $200 for a bit. Okay, because losing 20% on 1,000 is $200. Losing 20% on 100 is $20. Okay, it's a lot easier to swallow. So I would use that to try and build your confidence up. And as you grow your account and your account grows bigger, then you can start using those higher dollar values. And then, when you have a bigger account, $200 doesn't seem as bad. Okay, so I would say that's one thing. And if you're super nervous and you don't really know what you're doing with the strat and how we're trading with it, I would paper trade. And I know, here's the thing, when you paper trade, you take the emotions out of it. There's no emotions in, because there's no money involved. And so that's one of the things he said. When I'm watching the strat, I see what's happening and I'm like, yep, I can do that. And then he jumps in and he's not doing it, because your mind starts messing with you. And if you can get control of your mind, that's where the confidence comes from. But you need to be able to just say to yourself, yes, I need to take my stops here, and that's a dead stop. Whether it's at that candlestick, whether it's comes back through that target, get out of the trade with profit. I don't care if it's 5% or 500%. Okay? If you made 5%, it's a good trade. Okay? You made 5% on a trade. Okay? And then you move on to the next one, and then on to the next one, on to the next one. Okay? So the next question comes from Ferg. This is also from the Discord. He said, I'm using 3,000 on contracts, but only gaining no more than 7%. What am I doing wrong? So I asked about the strikes and expiries. He said he's taking them in the money with a 0.6 delta. And then his expiries, he's saying 0 or 1 day. So meaning when he's taking his option plays, he's either taking, like, SPY is a Monday, Wednesday, Friday expiry. So if he's playing it on Monday, he's taking that Monday expiry. If he's playing it on Tuesday, he's taking the Wednesday expiry. So again, without seeing the chart, it's really hard for me to say, or what even tickers you're trading. So if you're trading a ticker that doesn't have a lot of liquidity, it might not move. Your options might not move. So I know he's saying he's using 0.6 delta. Again, I don't know what trades you're taking, Ferg, and I don't know where you're taking your 7%, where you're getting stopped out. If you're in what we just talked about, you need to make sure you're letting those candles stop out. And dude, if you're getting 7% on a trade every single day, it's 35% over a week, okay? And 140% over a month. I'll take 140% in a month if I can get it, okay? If you're trading with $1,000 every day, 140%, you just made a grand. 1,040, you made $1,040 or over that, okay? A little bit more, like $1,500. So if it's $100, you made $150. It's all relative to what you're trading with, but that's what I'm saying. It's a gradual growth. So concentrate on the percentages. If you're making 7% every trade, great. Okay? If you can make more, great. But make sure your losses are small, and that's the important part. So if you want, get a hold of me on the Discord. We'll talk about it a little more. So I am Taivan. Asked me another one. He said, what is your strategy for looking for plays? So I've talked about this before. I actually have a video on it. So basically what I've done over my time, I've compiled a list of about 106 stocks, tickers, that I go through every single day. When the market closes, I set up the daily chart, and I go through and I mark out all the levels. And then I go through those, and I figure out which ones I think are the best for you guys. And normally there's anywhere from 10 to 40 plays. And then I usually break down the top 5 for the gold members in the Discord. But that's basically all I do. So I've just compiled a list, and most of them are high liquid plays and really good spreads between the bid and the ask. So as I go through that, talking about the spread between the bid and the ask, we have the next question. So it's Stab Lucha. So his question is, because it's so important for straters to enter and exit at such specific places, do you suggest market over limit? And if so, are you market for entry and exit? Okay, so when you're making a trade, there's a market order and there's a limit order. So a limit order, you can set your price, a market order that you want to buy at or sell at, and your market order is just whatever that is, whatever the stock is trading at currently, or whatever that option is trading at currently. So when I'm day trading, I'm jumping in market order. So the one thing I will say, the reason I choose stocks with high liquidity, SPY, NEO, AMD, Coke, what are some other ones? CCL, Ford is like that. So I like the spread between the bid and the ask to be pennies, because I buy market orders all the time and I sell market orders. So a lot of times when you're looking at that, the buy will be let's say $1 and the ask will be $1.01 on like, NEO or SPY or something, or a 101 or 102 on the ask. So when you buy market order, you're just going to buy that at 101 or 102. A limit order, you can try buying it at $1 or 99 cents or 98 cents and see if you get filled. But because I'm jumping in on day trades and I don't like to stay in usually more than an hour, and especially with SPY moves so fast, I just buy the market orders. Okay, and same thing with selling. I like to get into a trade, I like to get out of a trade. So it's market orders on the buy, market orders on the sell. There are times when I will use a limit order. Okay, so if we're looking at the Sarah Strat Snipers 50% rule, and we're coming through that 50% marker, I will look at trying to get into a limit order there, because I've got a lot of time, usually with that 50% marker, to get in and let that trade sit. Or if I'm getting in on a swing trade, that's the other time I'll use a limit order. But when I'm doing my day trades are strictly buy the market and sell the market order. Okay? So Lizzie has the next one. Lizzie says, this question is not specifically about trading strategy, but would you ever consider doing a live trading session on Discord? Maybe helpful to us newbie traders to watch your process from the start. So this is something that a lot of people have asked me about, and I've answered every single time. So my trading day here, the stock market where I live, is Mountain Time, and it opens at 7:30. So last year, my kids they went to the same school. I could trade for that first 20 minutes of the day while still trying to get them ready in the morning. And then we'd have to be out of the house by about 8 o'clock. So I had really 20 to 30 minutes or less to get in my trades in that first part of the morning. And then when I got back at 9 o'clock, I could jump back in and start looking at other things. So now, because one of my daughters has gone to academy, we have to be out of the house by about 20 to 8. So I'm stuck with 10 minutes of trading. I'm watching the charts as I'm getting them ready, just off of my phone or the iPad, and just kind of watching to see what happens. And I take one to one spot, one to the other, and then I'm back at, again, 9 or 9:30 to kind of sit down. So later in the day, I guess it is possible for me to do that. And yeah, we can try it out. We'll see how it goes. If my kids have a day off on like a Friday or a Monday, we can definitely try and get that in there for you guys to go through some stuff. We'll go to Twitter, because there was a question on Twitter from Invest in Yourself. And I did answer him on Twitter. He said you should think about doing a mentorship with someone, interview them, talk to them, go through trades together, let them ask questions as you're going along. Make it a weekly thing. Would be awesome to watch. You'd get some great dialogue and questions. So again, with the Griswold Gold membership, I do one-on-ones with every member every month. So it states 15-minute one-on-one. I've never had anybody go for 15 minutes. It's always 30, 45, an hour. Because I'm here to help you guys out. So if you have questions and we run into an hour, I'm perfectly okay with that. So I do that. I have started recording those to send to the people that I'm doing those one-on-ones with. What else did he say? Go through the trades together. So again, that's what we do. We go through setups. They ask questions. I give them answers or try and help them out as best I can with any issues that they're having with the strat or trading. So yeah, I kind of already do that, but we do it through the membership. So thank you for your question. And that's what we have for the questions, guys. So I want to thank you guys for joining in today. like I said, if I get more questions next week, this next week coming up, we'll definitely do this again. And then I'd actually like to go live with you guys on YouTube, and we can have questions come in, and we can get answers, and we can help you guys out and become better traders. And as I always say, we'll learn and earn together. So thank you guys for watching today. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday or whatever day you're watching this on, and good luck with your trading, and we will see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.